Hello guys, I'm here. Welcome, good morning. I'm so excited to be here for the Fall Fun Fest and craft event. Come on in. My name is Deb with Art and Grace. If I don't know you, please come in and say hi. Let me know where you're from. And I know we're getting streamed over into a couple of groups. So if you're not watching me on my page, you can watch from the groups, or Craft Around the Clock is streaming this all day. Hello, Shelly Ann. Glad you're here. Did everybody get their text alert? I'm getting it pulled up so I can see what you guys are seeing. So glad that you guys are here this morning. Hi, Tamara. Glad you're here. Hi, Trisha. Oh, it makes me feel so good to see you guys coming in. Happy Saturday. Hi, Diane. Hello, Linda Sue. Good morning. You guys come on in and say hi. I had to represent our Texas Aggies today. Y'all, they did us dirty last week, but I'm giving them another chance. So if you're an Aggie fan, you know how I feel. But I was kind of, like I said this yesterday, I tried to whisper so my family wouldn't hear, but I kind of was happy for Appalachian State. I mean, they were so excited that you can't help but be happy for them. But of course, my family does not understand that. So I'm getting it pulled up. Got it. Okay. Hi, Sally. Hi, Andrea. Hello, Lissa, Donna, Cheryl. I'm glad y'all are here. Good morning. So get me out there, guys. We want to get lots of eyes on this event. I know I am so grateful to be included by Christy and Tammy, so I appreciate them. If you're not following, let me just tell you quickly their business. Well, there's Crafty Pete. That's Tammy. Christy is Christy's Crafty Cottage. I had to write that down because my mind goes blank. When I hit the live button, I just can't recall names and business names and all the stuff. Good morning, Linda, Valerie, Barbara, Pam. So glad y'all are here. Yay, awesome. Okay, so hi, Mary, which you come in as your business. If we're friends, come on in here as your business and let everybody get to know you as well. Just chatting in the comments, we get to know people and have friendships formed and everything. So I have already taped this off and sketched out my design because I want to have, plenty of time. But we're going to paint on this. We're going to do some glass art. You guys, anytime I'm in an event, I like to show glass art because not everybody has seen it. And even the ones who've seen it tell me that they like to watch it, even if they're never going to do it. So I'm doing that today. It's just one of my favorite things to do. I love art. I love all kind of crafts. One of my favorite things on crafts is right behind me, and you can see it. It's that silver galvanized bucket with fall flowers and a fall pumpkin. So our pumpkin will look similar to that, but different colors. So good morning, guys. Hey, Chris. I know you're coming on at noon. After me is Studio MDAZ, so Debbie. So guys, we're just warming up for the big hitters. So you guys have lots of awesome inspiration coming your way. So first off the bat, I want your blessing because I'm like wanting to do this in some neutral colors, but with gold. And I've got all my bling, but I always feel like, is anybody going to like this? So y'all holler at me and tell me quick if you're not going to like all the bling. I've got all this gold and clear and totally dazzled. I see hearts, so I think some of you will. But this is an auction item, so I kind of second guess myself, like, will anybody want bling for their pumpkins? So I see hearts. I think that means y'all are okay with it. So I'm gonna keep going because I was like, man, if they don't like it, I better quickly change the plan. I can just always do any colors, but okay, good. I'm glad y'all are here. Thank y'all for letting me take a second to say hi to everybody. I can hardly stand it if I don't get to, greet everyone. So this is a Target board and it's already got the feet on it. It's a fantastic deal. $5 at Target. There's the little tag. And I wish my daughter goes to Target all the time and she brought it home. I wish that she had picked me up more because this thing is awesome for painting. So you could either have it sitting somewhere just pretty, and even though it'll have some glass around it, you could put things on it like your jewelry or your watch or whatever. Or, yeah, bling it up, Brenda says. Oh, good. Sheila likes bling. Hi, Sharon. Hello, Cheryl and Mary Beth. Glad y'all are here. Hello, Dina. I see somebody say hi to you. Hi, Dana. Hi, Shelly. And okay. Anyway, so let's get started. We will get this going. I have already, like I said, taped it off because when you do resin art, your resin is going to self-level over this, but it will come over the side a little bit usually on something like this. So I've already taped off the sides because if it just sits on this edge, it's going to form these little bumps that I don't like. So by having the tape, I know it's not pretty, but by having the tape, we'll avoid that. Okay, so at the end, we'll auction this off. So I'm really excited about that. Let's see, do I want to do fawn or burlap? I'll do burlap. First time watching, Phyllis. Awesome. Well, I'm Deb. I own Art and Grace. I'm super happy that you guys are all here. And yes, if you enjoy easy art projects that anybody can do, then you're in the right spot. And I do crafting as well. Art is just my favorite. And it has helped me so much over the past. So, representative of the Texas Aggies today, we're doing our favorite cranberry wine. I kind of use the same colors, the color scheme for fall. So I just changed over recently to all these fall colors and really loving them. So, hope somebody's okay with this. It's going to be pretty because we're going to have that pretty wine color around our design. And then we're going to have, let me see how far I want to go down. Okay. And then we're going to have, you know, our neutral kind of colored pumpkins. We're going to have gold, all the stuff. So just kind of coming around with this cranberry wine. It's going to take a couple of coats. This came from the factory already sealed. But since I don't know what they use to seal it, I went ahead and put my own sealer on top of it. Excuse me, guys. So we should be good as far as having a nice base to paint on. You can paint, you know, whenever I show a design, I tell everybody, you can paint this on anything. So if you have a bag, you know, the other day, Debbie Rigg had this beautiful checked bag that she bought on Amazon. I ran to Amazon and got one, and now they're sold out, so I feel really good that I have one. But anyway, she painted some things on the bag. So, you know, you don't have to find a cutting board or even a canvas. You can paint these designs that we show you or that I show you on anything. So we're just going to come around this board and get our little area filled in. Oh, I hope somebody likes this color. It's one of my favorite colors. Y'all let me know if you like this color. Hello, Kim. Sorry, I think I was trying to read something that y'all are talking to each other, but I love to see that too. I love to see you guys chat in the comments. Anyway, I'm just using regular DecoArt acrylic paint. They work great with resin. You know, resin can go right on top of this paint with no issues. It's going on really smooth. I like DecoArt just for the coverage. And I am an affiliate now, but I've used it for years before I was, so it doesn't have anything to do with that. And I always say I forget to even, and I didn't do it today, I never even put my affiliate code because I actually have a new 20% off on their website. So you'd have to buy it from DecoArt's website to get that 20%. So I can pop that on I'll pop that on my link tree when we're done, and you could go back and use that if you want to. But a lot of times we can find it, you know, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, or even Amazon on sale. So, you know, I don't have any, it doesn't matter to me what kind of paint you guys use. I just always tell you what I use and colors I use and that kind of thing. So, how's everybody doing? Did you guys have your coffee? Or are you still having coffee? Depending on where you live, you probably are still having some coffee. So I am hoping that this will take a couple of coats, just because I can tell the sealer, see, it just looks streaky to me. So we're going to have to do a couple of coats on this, but that's okay. We have time. I love events with an hour, because anything that I do typically takes a while. You know, painting is not super quick, and especially glass art is not super quick. So this will be really nice for me. I can kind of breathe a little bit, chit chat with you guys. Hi Jennifer, how are you today? I'm so sorry you've been having so many internet problems. I feel so bad for you, and you know, it's just so many people are. So you guys that are watching and you're not, you know, you don't have a business page, please bear with us when that happens. Give Jennifer and others that you know that have had that happen, give them extra love. And what I mean by that is go watch one of the old videos you haven't seen before. And even if you put it on and go do your laundry, that will help Jennifer. So do that for us. We get so frustrated when we lose our audience, basically, because of glitches like that. And I know many of you guys are so kind and will be like, yes, I'll do that. I'll put her video on and, you know, go about my day, but at least it'll be helping her while you do it. So thank y'all for doing stuff like that for us. We have the best community here. Okay, so it looks a little streaky, but don't worry. We're going to do another coat, and we will get this all pretty. I want to kind of get started on my pumpkins, and then we'll come back and finish. So you guys bear with me. You have to trust the process. I say that a lot. Trust the process. Okay? Thank you for sprinkling. Who said that? Dimples Design. What is your name? I don't know you, I don't think, but thank you so much for doing that. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Charlene. You guys are so sweet and awesome. Hello, Michelle. Yeah, upside down. Now, sometimes after the live, I have to go back and, you know, fix some mistakes. But if this doesn't turn out exactly as we want, trust me, I will find another charcuterie board and do it really perfect. Looks like a turnip. That color? Oh, we've got a couple of pumpkins on here. So I actually still have my coffee that I am sipping on. Hello, Jennifer. Okay. So for our pumpkins, I've got gold. I think I'm going to do, I was trying to think if I'm so indecisive when it comes to these pumpkins, because I want it to be really, really pretty, but yet I don't want to go too over the top. I'm going to do a lot of white with a little bit of this burlap color. So I'm, excuse me, putting both colors on my filbert brush. I've got both loaded up really well. And we're going to start in here on this first pumpkin, and I'm going to try not to touch my pink too much, or that burgundy color too much. And we're just going to kind of come in here and get the shape of a pumpkin going. So what kind of coffee do y'all drink? Right now I'm drinking like the Starbucks K-Cup, or whatever it's called, K-Cup, Keurig, whatever. But I'm curious to know like what y'all drink. When I'm talking like home, you know. Well, if you drink Starbucks, I'd like to know. I only know 2 drinks at Starbucks. I get either a refresher or I get a chai tea latte, because I'm super basic. I don't know any of the fancy drinks. So maybe y'all have one and you can tell me, and I'll roll up there and order something really cool one day and surprise everybody. I don't know. I guess I tend to just drink it here at the house, and so I don't know what people order, but I bet y'all do. Starbucks beans. You get it fresh every morning? What? Sybil, are you talking like literally beans? Starbucks will give you the what? I need to know more about that. I'm just curious. A vanilla coffee drinker. Is that cold, Charlene? Like cold coffee? Okay, so we're just kind of getting our pumpkin shape on, guys. Nothing fancy, just basic pumpkin here. I think I need to still stay neutral, because I'm looking a lot of this burgundy color. Hi Tony, good morning. How are you? I'm fine. Maxwell House, yep. Shot of sugar-free mocha syrup. That sounds good. Let's see what Mary Becker. Sorry, what was the question? Because I missed it. I'm kind of gumming in here with while it's wet and making my little rib shapes. Just a whimsical little pumpkin. This will be covered up, a lot of it, so you don't have to worry too much. Ooh, donut shop with a splash of caramel macchiato creamer. Y'all, iced caramel macchiato with double espresso. I'm ordering that next. That sounds amazing. And I definitely could use the caffeine always, so. Oh, yum. So does your heart race? Is it like that much caffeine? Or, okay, I'm going to leave that alone and let this dry a little bit. And then I'm going to come back and add a little more. Okay, I think on this other one I'm going to add touches of gold. So let's go for it. So lots of white, and I've still got some of the burlap. And I have a little bit of my design traced on here just so that I would remember the shapes and the sizes and all that. But, you know, you can totally make these your own. I actually have this tracer to give you guys. I've already given it out because it's basically the same one I used for that pumpkin. So if anybody wants it, it's in the description of this video, and you can just click on it and go get it and do your own. Okay, so this one over here I'm going to put gold on, and we'll bling them both up, but that will have the gold. Okay, so I think I need more. I either need to bring my pumpkin up or bring more. Community signature or cafe special roast. 7 cups a day. So how many do you drink? Because I'm assuming you're talking you and your husband. Any caffeine? I know my daughter has some heart, I wouldn't say issues, but she has a murmur, and she definitely is super sensitive to caffeine. So she has to be very careful how much she has. Okay, so I'm just kind of, I know it's upside down, so I'm trying to be really neat with this because this is going to go to somebody, but yet we're going to have a leaf here. I think that does need to be that pink color. So let me come back with that and put that in here. Oh, I hope, listen, if I missed the comment, because I had asked, you know, what did Sinfully Delight Chocolate? If I missed that comment where you asked a question, I'll go back and answer. So any questions you have, you're welcome to just leave down here in the comments and I will answer them. And I know, like, there's a few ladies on here that are in my private group, and you guys, if you're in the VIP group, just type VIP. And most of them can tell you things if I'm, you know, typing, or if I'm painting and can't see your comment or whatever. They pretty much know what I'll tell you. So there's that option. So trying to kind of gingerly get in here and get this painted in between. We'll add some leaves and some vines, and I think I'm going to just go ahead and paint right over this and just get all this painted. I was trying to kind of leave my leaf shape so that I didn't have to worry about where it needs to go, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to come in here with our second coat and see if we can get some good coverage on this. This has basically 2 sealers on it, so this will be in good shape once we've got all this on here. Then at the end, we're going to add the resin and the glass, which will really just make it shine and pop and be really pretty. I'm going to bring this all the way to the edge over here, and then once I am done with the resin and I can remove my tape, I will paint the edges. What sealer do I use? Okay, Lori, so before I paint, I don't think I have it right handy. Before I paint on wood, I use DecoArt multi-purpose sealer, and that is something you put under your paint. It's specifically made for acrylic paint, so it seals off your wood. And so I'll put one coat on, let it dry, and then I put the other coat on going the other way, let it dry. And you know, I would let it dry for a good hour or use a heat gun if you need to, but I try to let it just dry on its own. Anyway, then when you go to paint, you've got a nice sealed base rather than your paint going into your wood. Also, I have found that some wood doesn't like resin. It doesn't respond well to resin. The resin will kind of seep in it and then bubble. It just makes it look terrible. So I have just started doing that on almost all my pieces, and that way we know they're going to last a long time and look good long term. So yes, that's it. Then if I'm not going to use glass and resin, for my top coat, I like triple thick. It's a really, really nice, thick, glossy finish. I like DuraClear, which is also by DecoArt. I know Debbie with Studio MD AZ, she mixes those two, and she gets kind of a mixture because triple thick is very thick, obviously, and DuraClear is very thin. It's just a thin polyurethane brush on or spray on sealer. So she'll mix the two and get really a nice coverage for her. I typically don't mix. I typically just use one or the other depending on what I'm doing. I think most of us have just our set ways that we like to do things. Oh, I love this color. I hope somebody loves this color, y'all. Y'all have to let me know what you're thinking. Linda, I don't know either. I don't know either, but like I said, you know, if you looked at this up close, you'd see mistakes, but I'm going to be sure. That's why I'm kind of taking my time, because when I know it's going to somebody, I can't be flippant about it. I've got to be sure it's really the best. No art is perfect, and I actually really preach that a lot, that if you can let go of comparing to other people, thinking that your art is not good, all of that stuff, that's when the joy comes in from doing art. You know, you really need to just enjoy the experience of art, enjoy the relaxation that comes with art, enjoy the process, and not focus on, oh, but so-and-so's is better, or I messed up. Forget that. We're human. This is not something stamped on by a company that is shipping out thousands and thousands a day. This is handmade art that you're taking the time to do, and that means a lot. So, you know, if you think, or if you're kind of watching today or watching other creators and you think, man, I wish I could do that, you can. I mean, we don't wake up overnight being able to do something. None of us did. So you sure can. Just start somewhere, start small, and just keep going. And I definitely have ladies who have told me, you know, I've never painted and I can't believe I painted this, and they'll send me a picture of it. So you can do it. Okay, I'm not happy with this coverage. I don't know why it is not. This is the board. This is not the paint. So I'm not sure what's going on with this right here. I'm going to let it dry and just see what we can do with it. Just getting a little nervous to put resin on it. I'm going to see what we can do by drying it a little. Oh, hi Joanne. I'm glad you did. Glad you caught me live. This is gonna be the best day, guys. Have you seen the lineup? I'm so grateful to be included. Sometimes I can't believe they let me in. So thank you to Tammy and Christy, and I appreciate all of you guys watching. Thank you for watching me. If this isn't your thing, you know, just supporting each of us is so kind of you guys. So we love doing our thing, and we love showing you. And so maybe you don't want to paint it, but you might embroider it, or you might, you know, make a card for somebody, or a sack, or who knows. I agree, Jen. Nothing more special than handmade. Forget perfect and just give. Oh, hi, Shar. How are you, my friend? I'm so glad to see you. I feel like we're two ships passing in the night. You know what I mean? Some of us just don't get to sit and enjoy each other, that we're friends. Yes, Shelly, I'm just kind of wondering if their sealer isn't playing well with my sealer. I don't know. We're going to keep going, and like I said, if this one doesn't turn out beautifully, then I'll definitely do a different one. So nobody worry. I promise I will make it right if this doesn't turn out. I've never had and everybody that watches me can tell you, I've never had one problem with DecoArt coverage, so I know it's not the paint. So we're just kind of at the mercy of how it reacts, I guess, and we're gonna keep going as if it's all gonna be good. But this is definitely taking up way too much time. Normally I would be moving on to the flowers by this point. Mary Beth, a link to I'm not sure what I said now, but I do have everything on my link tree, and that is pinned to the top of my page. Again, I'm Deb with Art and Grace if you have just popped in kind of midstream. So on my link tree I've got links. On my website I've got links. My website has all of my favorite art and craft supplies. I have them broken down by art and craft supplies, so you don't have to look through too many things to find what you need. So if you see me using something, it should be on there, because once I find things I like, I leave them on. And the other day I ordered Stick Fast, the glue that Dina always recommends, and when I got it, it was broken, and I didn't like the experience I had. They didn't even have any kind of padding in the box, so the glue itself had just been, tossed around inside that box, and the lid was broken, which meant the glue was unusable because it had seeped in there and just clogged it up. So I ordered from a different, how there's different sellers, I guess on Amazon or whatever, different companies are selling products. So I ordered from a different company. That one worked fantastic. They had it shipped well, so I went in and made sure and give them, put the Stick Fast for them, so that if somebody else comes along and orders it from me or from my link, at least they get that good seller. So I try hard to keep things easy for y'all to find. But if you're not finding something, just message me. I can help you in a flash. Okay, so this has done the trick, getting that third coat on, which I've never had to do. Goodness. Oh, on Brian's, that's awesome. He's so talented. Guys, so many fantastic creators that you guys get to watch. And, I know it's football day. Oh, by the way, who's your team? So I told y'all I'm an Aggie fan. Both my kids graduated there. Oops. And so I have to root for them, even though they did us dirty last week. I'm a diehard fan, so anyway, so y'all tell me who you're for. I saw Sheila say, of course, Alabama. Y'all tell me who else you're rooting for. I have no hate for anybody. All the trash talk is just in fun. I wouldn't be an Aggie fan if it wasn't for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have a reason that we support teams. Okay, guys, I think we got it. I've never had that hard of a time, but look how pretty that is. That is a gorgeous color. I love that color. Oh, Kentucky, Kim. Razorback, Arkansas. We have lots of Arkansas friends. Okay, let's get back in here and do a little bit to our pumpkin. I'm going to grab another filbert brush here. I either use round or filbert for my pumpkins. So here we are, back to our first pumpkin. Going to just kind of come around here and clean it up since I did my burgundy color. And just add right on top of it. Acrylic paint loves the layers, so don't be afraid. I think it looks better and better the more you add to it. So I'm trying to be careful not... Oh, it's running. Oh my goodness. Hold up, hold up. That means my brush was too wet. That's okay. We got it, we got it. And I'm holding this toward you, so because it was too wet, it just dripped. But not a problem. Come back in here and save the day. Trust that process, y'all. Trust the process. I'm gonna have to really step on it. I was like, oh, an hour, great. That's fantastic. But it goes, anytime you paint, I think it just takes, don't y'all? If you do art, you know, because we fix and we refix, and especially like with all the layers. This one is the one I'm gonna add gold to, so I want a lot of white on here. I'm just kind of cleaning up my shapes. There's going to be a flower there, so don't worry. I know y'all are seeing that kind of empty spot, but we're going to have a flower. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little gold so you guys can see this gold. Roll Tide roll. I know, I know. But I know we surely have some Aggies in here, surely. They're from LA. So are you saying Louisiana or LA like Los Angeles? I think you're saying Louisiana, but St. Louis Cardinals, Mary Beth. I know, it does. When I was working full time, I, got back to art, and I mean, I would just do anything I could to get some art time. So I would get up early and paint sometimes, and before work, and yeah, I mean, I'd just be like, no, it's already time to stop, so we're going to put a little gold in here, and I don't want it to be crazy, so I'm just kind of doing some ribs with this gold. We need to get our stems in. The more I'm doing, the more I'm like, I kind of like that gold, and look at me putting it all over. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do the whole thing gold. Now that I'm seeing it on there, I kind of like it. Don't worry, if I don't like it, I can go right back over it with more white, but I'm just going to kind of bring it up and see what I think. What do y'all think? Anybody that paints kind of enjoys looking up and seeing if y'all are going, yes, do the gold, or no, keep it white, Hi, April. I'm glad you're on. Can't wait for y'all to get here. You'll have to text me and tell me what your plan is. Okay, I like the gold. I'm going to keep going with the gold. I hope... Oh, too much gold, Chris says. Too much gold. Vols fan, but like Alabama. Okay, Jen, too much or you love it? Oh, Diana, yay! There's my Aggie friend. Y'all let me know quick. Too much gold or do you like it? Oh, goodness. I don't know now. That made me second guess. It looks good from here, but it might not from there. Cynthia says loves it. Okay, I don't know now. Okay, let's kind of move on because I know we're taking way too long on this painting part. We may just get the painting done, guys, and I'll show you the glass part on another live. We'll see. I'm working hard. This is one of my favorite greens for fall, evergreen, and so is Hauser medium green. I use these two. So we'll do a little bit of swirlies with that and greenery for our flowers. Let's do a stem. Okay, some of y'all like it. Okay. Yee. Well, we'll go for it. We'll go for it and fix it if we have to. There's my brush. Okay, so for my stem, I'm just going to go into some brown. And I will pick up just a slight bit of that burlap color. So kind of loading both onto my round brush. And bring it down into the pumpkin a little bit. Y'all see? And when this dries a little, I can add a little more dark if I need to. So after me is Debbie with Studio MDAZ. We know that she's going to bring it. She always has an amazing project. And then after her, I believe, is Chris. Creating with Chris Hunter. So it's going to be a great day, guys. So many fantastic friends on here today. This one I'm adding a lot of brown and then come back with my burlap. Just give it kind of a Sooners, Florida. Oh wait. Oh, I can't wait to read your comments. Okay, let's get this going. Let's do I kind of do like shadows with this burlap color on my cream pumpkin here. And it's just, you just do it until you like it. So it's all, art is very subjective, and just, that's why you can't feel like you're not good. Of course you're good, it's just different. I'm going to do one more bit of gold on here as this is starting to dry. And I'm going to bring a little gold into this one too, just so that it looks cohesive. Okay, y'all see that? Let's quickly, I think I'm just trying to decide on my flower down here, how I want it to look. And I'm deciding if I want to bring in another color. I wasn't going to do this, but I think I am. Okay, hold on, guys. Somebody's going to like this. I know it's going to be... Should I do it? I'll do gold. I'll do gold to be sure that we don't go crazy. Hold on, hold on. We're going to have a gold flower down here. We'll take multiple layers. So that's one. And then we're going to add some of the bling and stuff on here, so it'll be real pretty. I think I'm going to use my gun to dry it. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. I know Facebook doesn't like us to say that word because the robots or whatever can't tell if we're, you know, how we're using it. Go crazy, Debbie! I need to double fist this. I'm getting nervous that I'm not going to finish. My goodness. I never would have imagined. I'm like, can I do the heat gun and the paintbrush at the same time? I don't want to mess it up. If it was just me and this wasn't going to somebody, I so would, but I better not. I better not. This is too important to take lightly, so. Just bring in some of this green, and I'm just going into both greens, so I'm dipping my brush into both and just kind of coming around here and bringing some of these little vines up, and we'll bring some over too. Okay. All right, guys, let's do more on our flower. Oh, goodness. I'm just sick about the time. I don't know if it's just me. Am I just slow? But I always think I've got so much time, and then the time just goes by so fast. So I hope, you know, when y'all are watching me for a solid hour, I hope that you're not so bored, because an hour seems like a long time, but for me it feels like 20 minutes, you know, it just goes by so fast. Okay, we're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. Thank y'all for the hearts I see float. Thank you, Marie. Oh, it is. It really isn't hard. Nothing that I do is hard. You guys can do this if you want to. Now, I know not everybody wants to paint, and some of you just kind of enjoy watching. But if you want to paint or you want to learn how to paint, I promise I can teach you. I really can, because I don't do anything real hard. Yes. Thank you, Tammy. My goodness. We're not going to get the resin on. I've got it all right here, but what I'll do is I'll go ahead and finish it and get it perfect, resin it, I'll video it, and then I'll pop the video up tomorrow. You know, I want to be sure everybody, we all need to spend our time today focusing on the event and the presenters, and then this can come another day, but talented but slow. Yeah, you're right. If you're just facing, you're right, it does, yeah. Aw, thanks, April. Aw, thanks, Dina. Hi, Mary. How are you today? Thanks, Lynn. Well, you guys are going to have to really trust me. You know, well, here's a small pumpkin I did recently, and it's, you know, kind of similar, I guess. So it will be pretty. So you've got to trust me, and I will show you. I'll put a few leaves and all of the things. But what we do, I know that's not quite completely dry. What we do is I'm just gonna put this over it to give you guys an idea, because somebody, you know, needs this and will enjoy it when it's finished. So you're gonna have to just trust me. Just trust me. We'll definitely bling out our flowers. I'm not sure exactly. I might put some, you know, other things. This one we'll keep kind of, actually, yeah, we'll keep the clear on this one. And we'll put a few clear over here. So we've got, y'all, this is what I'm thinking on the flower. You know, put some of this stuff. Now, I'll hold this up a little closer where y'all can see, but I've got all kind of bling to add. Look at this stuff. Bling, y'all, bling. This is what I'm picturing, is bling it up. And that's why I thought this gold just needs to be on here. So y'all are going to have to kind of trust my vision. And lots of pearls on this one is my thought. So I've got a whole bunch of pearls, which are going to go rolling all over the place. But picture lots of pearls on this one. See that? Can y'all see? It's going to be pretty. So you just have to trust. I have a few clear things I'm going to pop on. I hope you guys are getting the vision. And then of course our totally dazzled bling. So I love using, and I just ordered more of the small because I use the small. I don't really use a lot of the larger pieces, but the small I can start popping in here. See the pearls? Y'all see the vision now? I knew it would come together, but you just kind of have to trust the process. So that's probably too heavy on bling on that one. Kind of want that one to be the more simple one. So we'll see. But anyway, I hope you guys can kind of see how this is going to look, right? How are we on time? Do we still have... Did you say... I thought you were saying it was time for auction. Do I still have a little bit of time? What holds the bling? Oh, yes. So I will use Aleene's tacky glue to start, you know, building, and that way I can get it how I want it without it rolling off. Typically, I just put my glass down and pour the resin. So for something like this, you don't have to use glue. You just put your glass down, pour the resin over it, and then it will give you that beautiful glassy, shiny finish, and the glass stays put. But when you have little pieces that roll around, I will put, you know, tacky glue down real lightly. I don't use a lot, but just enough to hold it. And once that dries, and I was going to use a heat gun today, but once it dries, I can then do my resin. So that is going to be pretty. I think it's going to be pretty. I can see the vision, so I hope that some of you guys can. Still have 10 minutes, guys. Let's go. We can still just keep on going then. I'll leave that because we won't have time to do the resin today live, but I'll kind of keep going. Let's see, I'm trying to find something I can pour this on so I don't just, it doesn't go everywhere. And we will add a few more elements here. So can y'all still see? But now do you kind of see what we're going for? Does it make more sense to see it on there? Okay, so if I was going to take more time, you know, I would clean up my little flower. It's a showstopper? Who said that? Diane, thank you. That's what I was going for. I've been pretty basic with my pumpkins this year and hadn't done anything crazy. And I was ready to go crazy. I was ready to really bling one out, thinking somebody, this will be perfect for somebody. Not everybody, but I would love it, and I know other people will. So somebody needs to bid. Let me guys tell you, if you didn't know, that we are, whoever gives the high bid and wins this, thank you for the stars. I see 100 stars up there. I think that was today. Whoever gets this, we are going to take your donation and donate to our local food banks. So whoever you bid on, it doesn't matter. All of the creators have agreed that's what we're doing, is taking it to our local food bank. And I think most of us will take y'all with us. You know, we'll go shopping and check out and all of that stuff. So it'll be a lot of fun. So it's like crafters giving back and crafting for our communities. So I think it's a beautiful vision that Tammy and Christy had. Good. You think it? Oh, thank you guys. Yes, April, it does look like something you need, but don't you dare bid, because you know I'll give you a deal. Oh, thanks. 46 minutes. Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah, we've still got 5 minutes. Okay. So let's keep going then. So I've got the first thing on my flower. I'm going to take some white. Let me get some clean white so I don't mess this up. And come in here and give our flower some kind of petals. Now, this really isn't going to show because I am going to put the glass over it, but I'm going to kind of show you my process for these flowers. I'll just kind of do a couple of commas. This isn't the best brush for this. A couple of commas here. Let me grab a different brush. Sorry, guys. I try to hurry and just use what brush I have handy. But I don't want to take time to clean my brush, so I'm trying to grab 3 minutes to start bidding. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate your help. So I'll take my little and do little commas and then just kind of keep building with little commas around it. And if you notice, it kind of is coming out a little bit. Does that make sense? And then just kind of get bigger. Like so. All the way around your flower. Just the little commas. Just like that. And that's how you do one of my flowers. Now, I probably will go back and add a lot of gold because I want to, I want this to be gold and blingy right there. But that is kind of how you do one of the flowers that I teach. Now, I'm going to come back in here with some gold and add that. So if you know somebody that this would be good for, or you might want to give as a Christmas gift, then that would be great to bid on and give it to them for Christmas, or maybe yourself. But know that it's not, you're not paying me per se, because the money that you donate will go to a local food bank here in my area. So I'll take you with me and you'll get to see what we do and all that. It'll be fun. And what a great idea, because we are coming on that, y'all. It's September 17th. October is like right around the corner, and then it's Thanksgiving, so people are gonna need that help. We're all, everybody's feeling the effects of the economy. So I just am so grateful that these ladies thought to do that and made this about more than just, it's crafting for a cause. So I love that. Okay. I feel like it's gold enough. But you see why I kind of wanted to go a little over the top, because once you put that glass on there, most of this is covered, or a lot of this is covered up. Thank you, Ange. I appreciate it. Yes, I do have, oh, I'm sorry, Tammy, did you tell me to pin something? Bless you, you're so patient. I bet you did, and I missed it. Let me see if you've got something. Yes, I'll put it up tomorrow. I sure will. Oh, thank you, Diane. I appreciate it. You guys go to my YouTube. So many videos, you just can't even. I have a ton on YouTube. Tell me if you have put, Tammy, I'm looking, I don't see, but let's go ahead and start the bidding. What I'm going to do, I'll get you Debbie link to oh, thank you. Okay. What I will do is I'm going to write start, and then April, are you still on? Because if you are, I'm going to have you type stop at 3 minutes. So, we'll set a timer once I type start, or actually, April, you do it. Wait, did you? Okay, there it is. Hold on, guys. I'm pinning. There it is. Okay, so Studio MDAZ is after me. Okay, thank you, April. So if you'll write start, you can do it now. We're going to start the bid. Guys, please don't comment, during this portion, because then somebody who's bidding, I won't see their bid. It'll get stuck at the bottom. So if you'll just I hate it, but refrain from commenting just for a few minutes. And if you want to bid, just put the number. So put 20, no dollar sign, no, you don't have to type any words, just the number. And we'll go from there. Then when the 3 minutes is up and she says stop, then or 2 minutes, whatever you said, Tammy, I think we'll do the 3. Then whoever I see, it's going to be on my end. So when I see that stop that she puts, whoever is right before that stop is going to get it. Now, everybody's internet's different. So if you want this, like if you're like, I've got to have it, trust the process that it will be pretty, then you've got to kind of bid quick, because I've just seen so many people miss out and be frustrated, and not just on me, but on anybody's. And so, yeah, bid quick and know it's going to the area food bank. I was going to say Tarrant County Food Bank, but I think guys, that I will end up choosing a smaller, we have a place called Harvest House in our area, so I don't know, but I will, thank you guys for bidding. I will definitely, tell you who I am donating to and take you with me and all that. So I'm just going to kind of keep going as y'all are bidding, and I appreciate every bid, and I know not everyone can bid. That's okay. I do take custom orders all the time, so if you want something, you just message me and I'll give you a price and all of that. But I love painting for people. I'm actually doing a Christmas tree, for a ceramic tree for somebody. I just love, I love painting. So anyway, thank you guys. Oh, thanks, Chris Hunter. She's got it at 75. Diana, you're a little late. See, that's the thing, is that with comments, if you're wanting it, you kind of have to say it quickly. Oh, Kimberly, thank you for the 80. And Diana, 85. You've got it so far. I don't have any clue how much time is left on this. So thank you guys. Diana's the one to beat with 85. Chris Hunter, 100. Chris got my glass art truck that we did back, I think it was Father's Day maybe-ish, but it was for July 4th. So I know you like glass art. Thank you, Dina. Oh no, we have a little show off between Chris and Dina. Oh, Chris wants it at 125. I love that, y'all. Think about these area food banks that are getting blessed today, or next week when we go. It just, God, that makes me feel good to know that all across the country, we're going to walk in going, look, they weren't expecting it, but here it is. That's going to be awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you for everybody. If you can't bid, no problem. Sprinkle the videos all day. Oh, stop. Okay, who got it? Oh, it was Chris Hunter with 125. Chris, you're amazing. Thank you, my friend. Amazing in so many ways. So I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you for being here, for trusting the process. I'll post pictures. And please go watch Debbie with Studio MDAZ next. Oh, Dina, how funny. Chris barely got you, my friend. I love both of you. I love everybody on here. I really do. I just appreciate y'all so much. And thank you to Christy and Tammy. I want you guys to be sure and follow their pages if you haven't. Christy's Crafty Cottage and Crafty Peep. Crafty Peep. You see her name right there. So be sure you're giving them a follow for this great event. And I appreciate you guys more than you know. Come back. Be sure you're following me. So just click. Listen, a lot of people unfollow unknowingly. So be sure you're following me and click that button and do all the things. And we will paint all next week. Bye, guys. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the comments.